Welcome inside the Claresholm Arena in what may as well be a playoff game. The Lomond Lakers enter this game in 6th place, 1 point ahead of the High River Flyers. The High River Flyers, 7th place, 1 back of the Lomond Lakers. So that means this game could very well be for that final playoff spot. And let's walk you through the scenarios as we get underway. Any way this goes to overtime, whether it's a Laker win or a High River win. Meanwhile, an early stop by Chance Vink there. Vink against Brady Newton in goal. If this goes to overtime, High River stays alive no matter what. Because if High River wins an OT, these two teams are tied at 12 going into the High River at Strathmore game tomorrow. If Lomond wins, they end up 2 points up on High River. Minchin a shot a long ways out. Good save by Newton. Dug loose by Roll. So if High River wins if Lomond wins in overtime, they end up 2 points up still on High River, and High River still has 1 game left to play. A long shot, good save by Vink. So that means that if either team wins in regulation, that team clinches the spot. If this game goes to overtime, we're still not done. What will matter is if High River wins, the two teams are tied. Lomond needs High River to get no points tomorrow. If Lomond wins in overtime, then High River obviously needs to get, what would it be? Oh, far side rebound, scores! Lomond an early strike, Chase Honus. 1-0 Lakers. And so let's just get this out of the way, because I'm a little bit distracted to start here, but that's okay. So if Lomond wins in overtime, they go to 13. High River goes to 11. So High River would be 2 points back. But let's call the rest of this one now that the scenarios are set up. Lomond takes an early 1-0 lead. Here's Mike McTighe. Tries to get it right back. McTighe scores! Mike McTighe and the Flyers come right back. We are tied up at 1. 2 goals in the first 2 minutes, 20 seconds. No chance for Brady Newton on that one. And you wonder about Brady Newton. He started 3 games in a row now. And Lomond, I mean, they have no choice. They have to start their guy, and they did. But he had no chance there, so not really fair to say, oh, well, he let one in early there. I mean, it's basically a 2-on-0, but we are even here. 2 goals inside the first 2 minutes and change. And we're tied up at 1. Tied up our side corner. Trying to dig that loose Lambo. Lambo up top, Christian Dees. Dees spinning away from a check. There's Yonker. Yonker at the line. Dees holds it. Chase Honus. Long shot. Vink out there to make the save. So remember that tomorrow High River has 1 game left. They are at home taking on the Wheatland Kings. So it's just crazy the way this has all come to finish here. Long shot. Good glove save by Vink. He will hold on to that. So we'll have live coverage of that one tomorrow. That one might be moot, but it might be just as important as this one to the High River Flyers. Basically, win in regulation and you're in. A long drive from the line. Vink makes the save. He thought about playing that, but he thinks better of it. We're just about 4 minutes into the first period. Cord Armstrong let a bomb go, and Vink picked that one up and made the save. Draw to the right side of Chance Vink. Won cleanly by the Lakers. Back to the line, Stafford. Here's Peyton White-Quills. In the middle, stolen by Devin Barlow. Barlow back the other way for High River. Barlow right in. Barlow in the slot. Can't get a shot away. Dakota Cook has control for Lomond. Now driving this wide, Bailey Daychief. Daychief looking into the middle. He takes it. Far side. White Quill shoots it. Stopped by Vink. This really has a playoff feel to it. And remember, too, there is a possibility that these teams are tied after the game tonight and the game tomorrow. If that's the case, if these two teams end up tied for the last playoff spot, we play a one-game playoff and a hard hit here by Hartford, and we're going to get a scrap. Bailey Daychief goes right after Nash Hartford. Daychief and Hartford throwing bombs in front of the penalty box. Hartford, he clips Daychief. Underneath comes Bailey Daychief on Hartford. And you love this feel in this one. We got goals. We got scraps. It's all going on. Underneath comes Daychief. Daychief looking underneath. He misses over the top. Hartford tags him. Underneath they both come. Underneath Hartford. Now over the top. Hartford clips Daychief. Daychief and Hartford going at it. Rig right over the top by Bailey Daychief. Down goes Hartford. What do you not love about the start to this one? Big hit there by Hartford. And hopefully that guy's all right, but Bailey Daychief goes right after him. You don't think this game matters? As the intensity is just ratcheted up to 11. And you absolutely love to see it. And here is Connor Taylor. Taylor puts this up to Igor Cinco. Cinco now carries it wide on the left wing. Cinco knocked off the puck by Cord Armstrong. Armstrong puts this one up to Trey Wells Creighton. Wells Creighton driving it wide. Goes in deep to Quade Cormos. Cormos in behind his own goal. Cormos pestered there, trying to dig this loose as well as Creighton. Connor Taylor onto it in his own zone. Tied up at 1, just under 13 to play in the first period. Connor, that's Jacob Jeffries, takes a bump there. Now Wade Quills got it up to Wells Creighton. Far side, Chase Snyder. Snyder right in. Snyder into the middle. Fraser shooting! Stopped by Vink. Chance Vink, a big save there. Last time these two teams linked up, the Flyers laid the boots to the Lakers 7-0. But so far, it's a tight one, 1-1. 8-2, though. Shots favor Lomond. Devin Barlow to Jacob Jeffries. Jeffries in his own zone gives to Evan Pacala. Now Ryan Canton. Canton looking for Pacala. Pacala's got a man in the middle, but Chase Snyder, a great back check there, denying that opportunity. Here is Gavin Burns. Burns up to Ty Rule. Rule carries it wide. Rule right in. A one-timer that got blocked. This puck tied up near side corner. Trying to dig this one loose. It's going to come Billiard out front. Rule shooting! Stopped by Vink. Now it comes below the goal line for Barlow. Up to Davis Sheldon. Sheldon trying to drive it wide. Sheldon will. Right in front. Stopped by Newton. Jacob Jeffries, a real good look there. And now here comes Kyler Ward. Ward to Billiard. Billiard over to the far side. Christian Dees. Dees knocked off the puck neatly by Nalder. Nearly turned it over, but there is Liam Bolivar. Now Connor Minchin in the corner. Doing battle. Minchin to Bolivar. Bolivar up the far side. Jacob Jeffries. He is tripped up. High River will go to the first power play of the game. Thomas Lambeau will go off for tripping. Got his stick into the feet there of Jacob Jeffries. He'll join his buddy Daychief in the penalty box. Daychief still serving a fighting major. With 9:11 to go in the first, the Flyers have a chance to take the lead. Dropped off Bolivar through traffic. Glove save Newton. He's going to hold on. Good glove save by Brady Newton. Face-off right side of Newton. 9:03 to go in the first period. Taylor won the draw cleanly. St. Amand off the draw. He had a top of the circles. Couldn't get a shot away, and Gavin Burns puts it in deep for Lomond. Gathered here by Liam Bolivar. Bolivar looking to get this one up. Finds Taylor. Taylor over to the near side. Josh Yonker. Yonker, he gets crunched off the puck. Keller gets knocked into the boards. Here's Taylor right in front. Couldn't get a shot away. Puck cleared by Lomond. Minute to go on the High River power play. Here's Josh Marcellus up to Cole St. Amand. Now Josh Yonker far side. Yonker into the middle. A one-timer stop by Newton. Taylor, Yonker, far side St. Amand. Taylor shoots it, got blocked. Gavin Burns off the glass down the ice. Half minute to go in the High River power play. It's Liam Bolivar stretching one out to Josh Yonker. Yonker to the middle. Sheldon shoots. Yonker knocks one out of midair. He scores. Power play goal. High River has a 2-1 lead. That's a massive strike for the Flyers. The captain, Josh Yonker, puts him on top. 2-1 on the power play. And a beautiful shot. Well placed by Davis Sheldon. And he just puts that in a spot that he knows Newton has to give up some kind of rebound. And right out of midair, Yonker makes no mistake, bats that into the back of the net. And now Lomond down a goal. This is Lomond's season finale, so they're done after this. High River, as I mentioned, has one more to play tomorrow at home against the Wheatland Kings. Now Minchin taking it in front, a backhander, stop by Newton. Minchin, near side, Burke. Oh, what a stop by Newton! Now out front, it's going to come to Bolivar. Logan McLean, far side boards. Trying to dig this one loose, Day Chief, and McLean is offside. 6:36 to go in the first period. High River 2, Lomond 1. Burke, what a chance there. That would have just been an absolute suck the wind out of your sails for Lomond. You feel like, okay, we gave up a power play goal, but we're still in this. To go down 2 in the first period on home ice and to know what the stakes are, that would have been real tough to do. As here's Dakota Cook trying to spin this one into the middle. Burke now in the battle, puts it into the middle. It comes to Quade Cormos. Cormos on the left side. Stolen from him. Burke steps right in. Burke's got a man in the net. Burke has it himself. Centering pass. Peyton White Quills intercepts that one deftly. And now here come the Lomond Lakers. Fraser finds Bailey Daychief. Daychief far side Cook. Now White Quills trying to go back to Daychief. Josh Marcellus intercepts for High River. Here come the Flyers. Put in deep. There it is, Peyton White Quills. White Quills will carry this one out. It will come into the middle. Dakota Cook. Marcellus intercepts. Nash Hartford has control. Hartford far side. Now to the near side, Connor Taylor. Taylor, nifty little toe drag. Taylor still on it in the corner. Up top, Josh Marcellus. Knocked out the puck. Taylor to the line. Here's Burke shooting. Good stop by Newton. Here comes Christian Dees. Peyton White Quills back the other way. White Quills now to Tyson Lambeau. Thomas Lambeau steps into the middle. Taken away though by Nash Hartford. Dees now at the line. Far side Doherty. Doherty to Honus. 2:44 to go in the first. Dees has a look. Honus shoots it. That gets blocked and goes wide. Tied up in the corner. Ryan Canton on it. Comes loose Honus. Couldn't get the shot away. Here's Christian Dees. Far side corner. Trying to dig this one loose. Hartford gets it to Braden Burke. Burke back the other way for High River. Burke trying to step around. Peyton White Quills couldn't. Now here's Chase Honus. Honus looking into the middle. Driving it wide. Honus still spinning away. He put this one back to the line. It's knocked away by Sheldon. Damian Keller. Far side point. Keller in the battle. Taken away by Evan Pacala. Pacala comes right in for High River. Pacala pestered there neatly by Doherty. Pacala to the net. Newton equal to the task there. Makes the save and freezes it. 36.6 to go in the first. High River 2, Lomond 1. Remember, either team wins in regulation, they move on. You lose in regulation, your season's done. High River wins the draw here. Bolivar from the line. St. Amand. McTighe. Oh, he's right in front. Had a wide open net, but missed it. Here now comes Gavin Burns. Burns over the line. Burns has a look. Burns shoots. It just missed. First period is done here in Claresholm. The Lomond Lakers are down a goal. They score early, Chase Honus, but the Flyers come right back. Get one of their own, and then they get this one on the power play from Josh Yonker. 2-1, Flyers lead through 20 minutes. Welcome back inside the Claresholm Arena, home of the Lomond Lakers. Face off at center ice. Ty Roll on the draw against Davis Sheldon. Sheldon won it cleanly. High River with a 1-goal lead here in the second period. A regulation win punches their ticket to the playoffs. Regulation win does the same for Lomond. Overtime keeps both sides alive. Now into the middle, Liam Bolivar intercepts that. Here come the Flyers back the other way. Jacob Jeffries knocked off the puck. Jeffries into the middle, a one-timer. Pacala scores! Pacala chips it through the 5-hole of Brady Newton. 3-1 High River. Pacala right on the doorstep. And not the start you want if you are the High River Flyers. One-timer put on goal by Sheldon. And right there is Evan Pacala scooping up the garbage. Pacala from Sheldon and Jeffries in just a minute 15 into the second period. High River's got another. It's 3-1. Now you really start to feel the heat if you're the Lomond Lakers here. The next one, absolutely critical. They're in the far side corner. There's Dees. Dees unable to dig that one out. St. Amand to Mike McTighe. McTighe driving it wide. McTighe in for the Flyers. Drops off to the line. Canton, one-time blast, scores! 4-1 High River. Cole St. Amand. And you wonder if the fatigue factor for Lomond might just be a little much to overcome. Three games in 3 days. High River, the beneficiary of a night off yesterday. And the Flyers, before the midway point of the hockey game, have leapt out to a 4-1 lead. Back before, way before the midway point of the hockey game. Cinco turned over again. Cinco drops off Marcellus, scores. 5-1 for the Flyers. Lomond gets out to the exact start they want, but their lead only lasts seconds, and since then, 5 unanswered for High River. And in a game like this, you definitely wouldn't say never, but this game being 5-1, that is a tough, tough thing to overcome with 16:45 to go in the second period. Marcellus from Cinco, and the High River Flyers win the draw again. Here comes Igor Cinco, knocked off the puck. Here's Taylor out front to Marcellus. Couldn't pull the trigger. Now it'll come to Kirk Fraser. Fraser over to the far side, Dakota Cook. Cook now, Damian Keller. Keller up to Bailey. Hey, Chief. He gets pasted. Keller's got it. Keller in the middle, Kirk Fraser. Fraser shoots it. Stopped by Vink. He will hold on to that. High River, Lomond need one here. You need one in the next couple of minutes. Get yourself feeling good again, and then you just chip away. They'll win the draw. Cord Armstrong, he put it off the mask of Chance Vink. Now this one comes to Braden Burke. Burke driving it wide. Burke on the near side, turned it over. Now it'll come to Chase Snyder. Snyder will put it in deep. gathered here, Liam Bolivar. High River, a wide lead early. It's 5-1. Braden Burke on the far side boards. You'll just lift it in deep. 14 minutes and change to play in the second period. Chase Snyder over to Cord Armstrong. Armstrong now to tie Roll. Roll to Billiard. Billiard in the middle. Billiard all by himself. Billiard shoots it. Great save fake. Billiard high slot. Snyder snapping one high and wide. Here is Joel Nalder. Remember, 2 points behind, or 1 point behind, is High River. 3 points in the standings would mean they go 2 up, and Lomond is all out of runway after tonight. So Lomond needs to find a way for at least a point to go their way in order to stay alive. That's the bottom line, and it's not looking good at this point. 12:05 to go. They're down 5-1. Here's Chase Snyder. Snyder looking to get this one out to Ward. Ward back to the line. Burns. Ward at the line. Now Snyder spinning a backhander to Ward. Vink, and he holds on. And you think back now to just a couple of games ago for Lomond. They're in Coaldale with a 3-1 lead late. They cough that up. They don't lose in overtime. They lose in regulation. That point makes all the difference in the world tonight. Or those, well, 3 points is astronomical, right? I mean, 3 points means even a point might put it away for you. But even 1 or 2 makes all the difference in the world tonight. You fail to get any, and now here's Honus from the near side, right in tight, couldn't get it away. Burns now, Lambo, save, rebound. Honus bang it away, Canton takes it away. But, of course, in that one, Lomond doesn't get any. And now, things are looking pretty bleak. Here, right in front, Kyler Ward broke up that crossing feed. Now, Fraser's got a breakaway. Fraser in. Fraser shoots. Saved the rebound. Couldn't get it home. 9.5 to go in the second period. Here comes Cole St. Amand. He's got a goal for High River in this one. St. Amand to the near side, almost off Ward and in. Gary Dougherty. Dougherty up to Charlie Florence. Florence through center now. Kirk Fraser. Fraser shooting. Blocker. Save made. Up top Florence. Florence into the middle. Trey Wells Creighton scores! Maybe a little bit of life for Lomond. Trey Wells Creighton cuts the lead back to 3 at 11:32 of the second period. So still plenty of time. As Trey Wells Creighton snaps this one by Chance Vink. .8:28 to go in the second period. So lots of time left, and just stay with it, stick with the game plan here. But here's Florence shooting, it goes wide. Florence had a good look at the net there. And now it's poked off the stick. It'll come to Cole St. Amand. St. Amand got pasted on the near boards. Go in deep, Damian Keller. Keller now Florence. Florence looking to get this one up. He does to Trey Wells Creighton. Wells Creighton cuts to the middle. Wells Creighton shoots, save, rebound. Oh, what a stop by Vink. That somehow stays out. That would have got the Lakers right back in it, but back come the Flyers. Igor Sinko. Sinko looking out front. Sinko still on it. Sinko back to the line. Quade Cormos. Here's Josh Marcellus for High River. Cormos, far side, one-timer, fanning on that Taylor. Here come the High River, the Lomond Lakers. Peyton White quills to Bailey Daychief. Daychief, what a move. He shoots. He scores! Bailey Daychief, absolute highlight reel. Don't look now, but the Lakers are within 2 with a period and change to play. What a goal. Bailey Daychief, the toe drag, and then snaps it underneath the bar on Chance Vink. So don't you turn that dial, because the Lakers ain't dead yet. Down by 2, 5 minutes to go in the second. Plenty of time. what you got to do, you can't let one up early. If you can get one quickly yourself, that's great. But you cannot let this momentum go to waste. Meanwhile, Davis Sheldon to Jacob Jeffries, loose in front. Good collapse by the Lakers to not allow a chance there for High River. Here's Thomas Lambeau, far side, stopping up. You know what? The High River Flyers, you know they were feeling good. And all of a sudden, they've given up 2. It's only a 2-goal lead now. They're gripping the sticks a little tight. They put everything here on Chance Vink. That's got to be the game plan. They do! Thomas Lambeau! It's 5-4! Oh my! The Lomond Lakers, dead in the water moments ago, have cut it back to a 1-goal Flyer lead. And this is what I was saying. The Flyers, you know they're on their heels. They're tentative. They don't want to make another mistake. They're likely going to let you have some room. They make a mistake there. They leave Lambeau out covered in front. And now it's 5-4 with 3 and change to go in the second. Unreal game here. Here's Connor Minchin. Far side. They get it back. Braden Burke gets it back to a 2-goal lead for High River. Absolute shootout at the OK Corral tonight. It's 6-4, and we haven't played 40 minutes. But even though it's 6-4, based on the way this second's going, don't you dare go anywhere. 3:27 to play, second period. High River gets one of their own. They make it 6-4. They get the 2-goal lead right back. Burke, back to the line, Christian Dees. Dees starts out, turned back by Canton. It'll go deep into Lomond territory. Here's Kyler Ward. Ward puts this one up to Christian Dees. Dees comes right over the line. Dees gets crunched. But now here's Chase Honus. Honus shooting, save, rebound. Snyder denied by Chance Vink. Now for Dees, can't get a shot away. It comes harmlessly to Vink. Just under 2 to play in the second. This game, oh man, I just called a 15-round shootout. This is too much. It's too much, everybody. Face off right side of Vink, one cleanly by the Lakers. Tyler Roll spins and fires, blocked. Evan Barlow's got it. Barlow knocked off the puck, roll back to the line. Here's Chase Schneider. Schneider couldn't get that one in deep. He's got it now. Now here's Devin Barlow. Barlow right up to Mike McTighe. McTighe drives it wide. McTighe in. McTighe shoots. Save. Loose puck. Rebound. Jam it away. Yonker. Yonker up to McTighe. McTighe now. Middle. St. Man shoots it. Blocked. St. Man's got it back. Lomond trying to knock it back. A hard hit. Now we got more scraps. This is Clayton Billiard against Cole St. Man. St. Man did Billiard, throwing knuckles right inside the Lomond blue line. St. Man takes one over the top. St. Man now gives one underneath. Billiard and St. Man. St. Man takes one, gives one over the top. Billiard throws one on St. Man, and down he goes. What is not to like about this hockey game? 2 teams lower in the standings, but it's an absolute treat. It's a treat. It is a treat on a Wednesday night, and I will hear no other argument. Oh, what a game. Face off right side of Brady Newton. Now here's Igor Cinco, Josh Marcellus, Connor Taylor, spinning and firing. Stopped by Newton. He holds on. And this is still a 2-goal hockey game. High River 6, Lomond 4. Draw one. Back to Gary Doherty. Doherty now to Damian Keller. Keller up to Chase Snyder. Snyder can't step around the defender. Snyder's got it back. And that will do it for 40 minutes. Lomond needs to win this period by 2 if they want a chance to stay alive in the playoff hunt. Nothing else will do. Anything else is no bueno. But the way this game has gone, you never know. High River was up 5-1 early in the second. It's now 6-4. Through 40 minutes, the Flyers try to steer this ship home to a playoff berth in HJHL21. 25-19 the shots. As you had 2 games, essentially. You had a 2-1 game in the first and a 4-3 game in the second. What does the third have in store? Let's find out. Welcome back inside the Claresholm Arena. Cole St. Amand and Clayton Billiard both serving fighting majors, so they go to the box of shame. Ty Roll and Davis Sheldon get us underway in the third. 6-4 is the score. Lomond needs at least 1 point to stay alive. Far side, there's Davis Sheldon on the battle there with Kyler Ward. Ward gets it up to Thomas Lambo. Lambo now to Chase Honus. Honus knocked off the puck. Joel Nalder now to Davis Sheldon. Sheldon to Jeffries. Jeffries now to Evan Pacala. Pacala knocked off the puck. It'll go in deep. Sheldon up front to Jeffries. Good stop by Brady Newton, and he will hold on to that. Minute 35 gone here in the third period. 6-4, High River leads. Draw 1 by the Lomond Lakers. Kyler Ward over to the far side, and Kirk Fraser's got it. Fraser carries in over the side, left wing. Fraser into the middle. Joel Nalder takes away. Nalder to Josh Yonker. Yonker drops off Josh Marcellus. Hard hit. Ward's got it. Neutral zone. Ward. He's trying to spin away from his check. He carries it in himself. Ward into the middle. He gets crunched, but Yonker's got it for High River. Yonker to the near side. Josh Marcellus. Marcellus will drive it wide. Mike McTighe tries to go in front. Marcellus can't get a shot away. Yonker to McTighe. Back to the line, Canton. Now McTighe, a shot blocked. It's going to come to Bailey Daychief. Daychief's got a goal tonight. Daychief will drive it wide on the left side. Daychief tripped up in a Lomond power play forthcoming. 16:07 to go in the third period. Lomond a chance to cut the lead back to 1 on the man advantage. Ryan Canton off for tripping. Burke Minchin on the kill. Dees, Wool, and Florence on the power play for Lomond. Lomond wins the draw. Florence shooting. Good save by Vic. He kept it alive. Hartford goes down the ice. Left there by Brady Newton. Newton puts this one up to Ty Roll. Roll driving it wide for Lomond. Roll. Knocked off the puck, Keller. Far side, Christian Dees trying to go upstairs, but it goes wide off the blocker, and now it's going to be Kormos. Puts it over to the near side. Turned over, Hartford. Dees, near side, he's got it again. What a save by Vink. Chance Vink keeps it out for High River. Down to under a minute to go on the Lomond power play. Charlie Florence starts out. He's on the right wing. Carries around the defender. Florence in front. That shot blocked off the stick of Dees. Back to the line. Keller lets it go wide of the net. Here's Nalder. Back to the line. Gavin Burns. Burns looking to move this one. He finds Damian Keller. 21 seconds to go in the Lomond power play. Charlie Florence trying to drive it wide. Florence looking to the near side. Intercepted by Joel Nalder. Nalder down the ice. We are back to 5-on-5, an absolutely massive penalty kill for the High River Flyers. Ty Roll puts this one up the wall. Dees skates onto it. Dees to Gavin Burns, now over to Charlie Florence. Florence trying to drive it wide. He's knocked off the puck there by Liam Bolivar. Josh Marcellus has it. Marcellus been behind his own net. 13 minutes to play here in this third period. 6-4 for High River. Here now is Ty Rule. Rule turned it over. Josh Yonkers got it. Yonker up to Davis Sheldon. Sheldon to Jeffries. Jeffries trying to drive it wide. He cannot do so. Up top, Yonker. Yonker. Now Barlow. Barlow down in the corner. Jeffries. Yonker into the middle. Intercepted by Damian Keller. Keller starts out. Keller is just going to put it in deep for the Lakers. Lomond makes wholesale changes. Out come the High River Flyers now. Here they come. This is Ryan Canton into the middle. A backhander there. Sheldon, a good chance, but he's tied up in deep. Comes loose Damian Keller. Keller to Cord Armstrong. Armstrong driving it wide. Armstrong looking into the middle. Can't get it there. Canton trying to tie up Armstrong. He does. Now this comes loose for Cord Armstrong. Sheldon in the battle down low. Armstrong with it. D shoots. Save. Rebound. Honus scores! Chase Honus is second. Cuts the High River lead back to 1. Over half a period to play. And the Lomond Lakers have cut it back to a 1-goal lead once more. High River, last time this happened, they quickly went and got the 2-goal lead right back. Lomond, you know, does not want to let that happen this time. Here's Chase Honus. Honus has got 2. One of them has it a 6-5 game. Back to a 1-goal lead. Lomond, keep in mind, trailed this game at one point 5-1. Great stick there by Peyton White-Quills. Quade Cormos take it off him, but Cormos has got it again. Cormos gets stepped into there. Here is Trey Wells-Creighton. Far side, Florence. Florence looking into the middle. He finds this is, that was Kirk Fraser, excuse me, puts it in. And now Nash Hartford has it for the High River Flyers. Josh Marcellus starts out. Marcellus into the middle, Connor Taylor. Taylor trying to take to the middle. Good job by Cord Armstrong to take that away. Here is Charlie Florence. Florence moves to Trey Wells-Creighton. He puts it in deep. Lomond down a goal, season on the line. They need at least a point to stay alive in the playoff race. Cole St. Amand is now Trey Wells-Creighton. Wells-Creighton driving it wide. Wells-Creighton in. Wells-Creighton shoots it! Stopped by Vink! Wells-Creighton, I was wondering if he'd feed it over to the near side. He took it himself. Vink makes the save. 6.5 to go here in the third period. High River 6, Lomond 5. 17-16, the draws favor Lomond. Now they're tied up at 17 apiece. Hard hit by Ty Roll in there. Roll trying to drive it in front. One-timer, Nalder takes it away. Billiard chips that wide. Here's Mike McTighe, tied up by Lambeau, far side. Billiard digs it loose. Now in there to skate onto it, Roll. Roll got crunched. Nalder now to Yonker. Yonker skates it out for High River. 5.25 to play. Clayton Billiard on it. Billiard knocked out the puck. Nalder over to Cole St. Amand. St. Amand poked out the puck. Billiard. Billiard now to Ty Roll. Roll trying to drive this one wide. Get it in deep. He does. But here on it is Bolivar. Up top, Mike McTighe. McTighe now through center. McTighe trying to drive it wide. Now it comes off the stick to Dakota Cook. Cook trying to loop back in behind his own goal. Gives it up to Gary Doherty. Doherty now starts in for Ty Roll. Roll now trying to drive it wide. Roll knocked off the puck. Nalder now to Davis Sheldon. Sheldon gets crunched there. Here's Jacob Jeffries through center. Jeffries still with it. Jeffries shooting. It goes just wide. 3 minutes to go in regulation. Lomond down a goal. They need the equalizer. Need at least a point in this game to stay in the playoff race. But Davis Sheldon on a turnover. Jeffries shoots it. Sheldon stopped by Newton. Brady Newton, unbelievable. An absolutely must-have save, and Newton makes it. Two minutes, 33 seconds to go in regulation. High River leads 6-5. High River, with a regulation win, advances to the playoffs. McLean, backhander glove save, Newton. Another must-have save, and he makes it again. Burke, Mitch, and McLean for High River. Fraser, Daychief, Cook for the Lakers. Draw one by High River. Burke back to the line. Devin Barlow. Up top, Logan McLean. McLean carries right in. It gets blocked by Bailey Daychief. Daychief starts out. He's got numbers. Daychief trying to drive it wide on the right. In front, Cook shoots. Saved by Vink. 95 seconds to go in regulation. High River needs an equalizer. They need a point in this one. A point at least says they're not dead tonight. A regulation win for either side means you're in. Draw one by the Lakers. Here is now Fraser shooting, blocking away Daychief. Kirk Fraser. Fraser looking to get this one into the corner. Bailey Daychief. Minute to go in regulation. Fraser in the corner for High River. Fraser to the line. Gavin Burns lets one go. It got blocked. Ward unable to hold it for now. Now it comes back the other way. Devin Barlow. Barlow. He carries right in. Barlow still. It comes to Newton. He keeps it alive for Kyler Ward. Chase Honus starts out over to the far side. Daychief. Newton goes to the bench. Right in front it'll come. There's Daychief shooting. Good save by Vic. Back up top, Christian Dees. Dees to roll. Shoots it wide. Here now is Quade Cormos. Cormos. He can't get it out. Kyler Ward, far side. Ward into the middle, Burns. Now there's Honus in front. Blocker saved by Vic. 20 seconds to go. Roll to the line, Burns. Burns and the Lakers desperately seek the equalizer. Barlow's going to skate it out. Barlow has a look at the empty net. He puts it wide. Maybe one final rush for Lomond. No, they're not going to get it. The High River Flyers, they're going to hold on. They're going to the playoffs. The Lakers' valiant comeback falls just one short. And the Lakers' season comes to an end. High River, they go to 13 points. Lomond, this is game 14. They will stay at 11. If Lomond could have pulled a point out, even if they would have lost, they would have exited this game 12 each. 12 apiece with the High River Flyers. Going to hope for a regulation loss in Strathmore tomorrow for High River. But a 6-5 regulation win means this season comes to an end for the Lakers. A valiant effort. 1-1. One goal, one assist for Mike McTighe. He is your first star. Your third star, excuse me. Second star, Cole St. Amand. A goal and an assist for him. And the first star tonight is going to be Chase Honus with 2 goals as the Lakers' valiant effort comes up just 1 goal short. They were down 5-1 at one point. It ended up 6-5, and with some pressure late, they just couldn't find the equalizer. Certainly a heartbreaker for the Lomond Lakers, who will finish HJHL21 with 11 points in the standings. High River will go to at least 13. They got one more on the docket tomorrow in Strathmore. High River, and that's the credit to them. We got off to an abysmal start. No regulation wins, I think, through their first 7 or 8 games. And since then have really come on and given themselves a chance and now punch their ticket to the playoffs. Disappointing finish for Lomond, no doubt. It's not that disappointing when you look at it this way, though. Chase Honus opens the scoring, 2:03 in from Christian Dees and Gary Doherty. But then just seconds later, Mike McTighe ties it up from Cole St. Amand and Devin Barlow. Yonker gives the Flyers a 2-1 lead after 20 on a power play goal at 12:31 from Sheldon and Bolivar. And then the Flyers leapt out to a 5-1 lead. 1:15, Evan Pacala from Davis Sheldon and Jacob Jeffries. 2:46, Cole St. Amand from Ryan Canton and Mike McTighe. And then Josh Marcellus from Igor Cinco. It's 5-1 Flyers. But look at this. The Lakers don't go away. 5-2. Trey Wells Creighton from Chuck Florence and Kirk Fraser. 13:59, Bailey Daychief from Peyton White Quills. And then at 16:04, Thomas Lambeau makes it a 1-goal game from Dakota Cook and Kyler Ward. But seconds after that, Braden Burke gets it back to a 2-goal lead at 6-4 after 40. Minchin and Bolivar on the assist. Honus, the only goal of the third period, makes it 6-5. That is as close as the Lakers would come after going down 2-1 way back in the first period. And unfortunately, that is just a day late and $1 short for the Lomond Lakers. Thanks for tuning in, though, and thanks for tuning in to all our Lakers people. I know Bob Newton was huge watching us the whole way through and pumped me up and gave me all the support in the world. Sucks, buddy. But look, I literally put the game on. I call it. I've never replayed a game. I've never, sometimes I'll, tinker with the rosters. I'll keep it, realistic. Like, if you lose, I'll change the lines a bit. On back-to-backs, maybe I'll change the goalie. But other than that, once the game starts, I do nothing. I mean, if I changed things, I would have probably made Red Deer go 14-0, but they didn't, okay? So, wish it would have ended up better for you and for your boy Brady. You were always and everybody in the Lomond organization was always just a pleasure to deal with in real life whenever we came to Claresholm and whenever we saw you up in Red Deer. But thanks for tuning in to everybody. And, hey, we hope you'll watch with a curious eye in the playoffs. Thanks for tuning in. Just one game left in the regular season. Strathmore at High River tomorrow on your Thursday night. Should be fun.